Hello, hello, and welcome back. You have me here today. I know you're probably surprised to see me like this, and I am surprised too. I'm on my honeymoon tuning in because I forgot to intro my guest, and I know a lot of you don't like it when I do that. You get your panties in a wad, and I don't want that. Trying to do better for you and for all of us. But today my guest is Bosco from RuPaul's Drag Race season 14, normal, season 10, All Stars. She was just on All Stars. She crushed. You've never seen anyone work feathers in such a seducting way like she did to Christina Aguilera's, I forget which song, but if you haven't seen it, you should go and watch it. If you have seen it, you should go and watch it again. It's truly amazing. She's hilarious, sexy hot, dry as can be. I love a drag queen. While we were recording the episode, sometimes I didn't know if she was making a joke because she was so dry, and then watching it back and I was like, oh yeah, hello, which is, I think a great quality. Anyways, and also I reference while we were talking Portrait, which is Portrait of a Queen. It's a YouTube series. You should also watch that. Highly recommend. And okay, that's it. I hope you enjoy. Will you talk into your mic?
I would love to talk into my mic. Is everything registering? Can I move it just a little bit?
Yes, please. I know maybe. It's a little...
Okay. You are a one-woman show. You better fucking work.
Oh, I literally am.
Tech, crew, filmography, cinematography, audio. Do you edit yourself?
No, that's where I draw the line.
I think that's so fair. I did one video myself where it was a YouTube thing and I edited myself. I'm like, I can't spend 8 hours looking at myself and listening to myself.
Yes.
That is a form of torture.
No, it is.
Hell.
Yes, it's masochistic.
Very.
I'm like, and the time it takes, I just send it over to my dudes, and they do what they do best. They recolor the cams and cut. Cheers!
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
We have to get a picture together. Otherwise, my friends and my manager will send me a bomb. They're obsessed with you. Every time I'm just like, what are you doing today? I'm like, I get to be together. No, it's so fun. It's so fun.
Oh my God. No, I'm so excited. I started watching this season of All Stars. Fell in love with you obviously right away.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you're just so hot. It's like
yeah, it's a job. It's a calling. It's like my vocation. Oh, I just shot with Bob yesterday.
Did
Bob
you?
the Drag Queen. She says hi.
Hi.
Hey,
I know.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
Yeah, she says return her text.
No, literally. We're always in a cat fight.
Always. No, that bitch doesn't text back either, so I don't want to hear anything from her.
I know. We're on, we'll get in different whatever moods where I'm, in the mood to text and she's not, and then vice versa. I'm like, bitch, come on, please. Let's just get it together for once. And she's so funny. I watched you on her, a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. When she bamboozled me and entrapped me into saying mean things about black people.
And did you see she actually did it in the edit? No,
yes, of course. I'm
so
like, that
good.
little asshole. So this time
hilarious.
when I was sitting next to her, I'm just like, so you just have to say you hate trans women. You just, we're not even going to edit it together. Just say it so I can have it on.
Right.
It's going to be my text ringtone when she calls.
Yeah, literally. You're like, from my mouth to God's ear.
Absolutely.
Can't stand them.
Say it again. Say
Yeah,
that. Wake that up, sister.
What are you in town for?
I am here to mine as much content out of other people,
okay.
so this is going great.
Yes.
And
No,
then I'm also
please.
working while I'm here. I'm doing the Hamburger Mary's loop, and then I'm at Mickey's on Friday, and just cross-dressing and pretending to sing other people's songs.
Oh, I love it.
It's
Do you
really
have a
fun.
favorite lip sync?
I do. I have a few. I'm really lazy.
Same.
I love a mid-tempo song to jostle my breasts to. So I really like a Jessie Ware banger, an Amy Winehouse
Jessie
moment.
Ware,
Love
yes.
Jessie Ware.
Oh my God.
Spotlight's my
Literally, she needs representation. I'm like, oh my God.
so good.
But no, I feel like you give the dry hot girls representation.
Love.
No,
Perfect.
this is what I need because I can't be jumping around all the time. But you want to be performing's in your blood.
Absolutely. I want to, like, my favorite is, like, when I can make the entire crowd, like, clap by just, like, looking at them. I just, like, look up slowly and smile. And then they start, like, exactly. Your lash is kind of, like, blowing off the wrong way.
On All Stars, when you did the burlesque to Christina Aguilera,
You like her.
I'm like, oh, no, but you were so good. And even watching the whole thing, like, whatever, the brackets and stuff. But, like, did you feel like there was a god in that moment in the room?
Oh, absolutely. There was a god, or at least there was somebody in production in that room that really liked me. I'm like, there's no way anybody else should get the burlesque song.
No.
I'm going to wear the burlesque outfit.
Right,
and we're all
you
going to
came
look like
prepared.
assholes if I don't get to do the burlesque song at least.
Yeah.
So I was very like, oh, thank you.
Yes.
It all came together.
No,
And then
it was incredible.
Immediately fell apart.
Like, come on, can't there be 2 burlesque songs?
No.
Because did you go up against Ginger?
I did.
How did we? Yeah, Ginger.
Ginger.
What was like the whole like? I mean, this is her 4th time. She's obviously amazing.
She's incredible. She's also taking an open book quiz at this point.
Yeah,
like, bitch, I
right?
hope you're good at it. It's
Yeah.
your 4th time. What do you mean? I hope you have the answers.
Literally, she's had so much practice, and she has her character just like so reined in.
Dialed
But I'm
in.
like, were you guys like, were you like, what the fuck?
A little bit. So I wasn't in like her original bracket, so I was kind of like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's me and Irene. We're the ones.
Yes.
And then we get to the
You
merge,
guys
we're
are so
like,
cute
oh,
together.
There's a few ones, isn't there?
Did you know who was in the other brackets?
Yeah. By the time we had gotten done, we'd like heard of everybody that was going to be there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's very intimidating to go up against somebody who's like done well that many times and also
Right.
done it that many times. But I don't know. I do such a different thing than Ginger. I'm like, I'm not
Totally.
competing in her lane.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we'll just see what they want this year. And they
Yeah.
wanted her, and it's fine.
Yeah. No, we got to give her. So then, like, are you gonna do it again?
I would never do All Stars again unless they called me and asked me.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
And
the best time to be
begged.
on TV is like now.
Yeah.
Like it's always fab. And like it's such a great opportunity and it lets me do such cool things.
Yeah.
I'll never like say that I would never come back and do things. I would love
Right.
to. I definitely want some time though, because it's just hard on the money, hard on the brain, hard on the body.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Yeah, hard on the stress level.
Yes.
It's intense. Even, do you like being on TV? I mean, obviously watching it back, but do you like the actual filming?
I don't really like the how the sausage is made of TV. It's really
Yeah.
hard, especially when you're in drag, because drag
Yeah.
is like you're slowly falling apart the moment you've put it all on.
I'm
And
dead.
you're just like hurting, and it's TV
Yes.
takes so long.
Yeah.
It takes like full like 12, 13, 14-hour days to get these shots, and you're just like in pain, tired and hungry, and reality TV's intense, as I'm
Yeah.
sure you know.
No, literally. It's
takes
always
you
the
out of it.
worst. I know, being there, but then watching it back, I'm like, oh, I love attention.
I know. That's the thing. I'm like, oh my god, fuck this. I would never do this again. And then
Right.
I see it back, and I get like the attention from people and like the like
Yes.
opportunities. I'm like,
Right.
my brain immediately forgets about all the trauma.
Yes,
I'm like,
put
that's
me
a problem
back.
for later.
And when you see a camera, there's something you just like turn on.
Yeah.
Like, who am I?
Exactly. You just activate it. Just like take it up a few steps.
I love it. And like, I was gonna go back because I was on Dancing with the Stars with Charlie D'Amelio.
Yes, that's so.
So-
fun. That's one of the one reality TV shows. I'm like, I think that one would be really fun.
Yeah,
to do.
would you?
Yeah.
You'd be so good.
It'd be so
and like
fun.
hot and sexy.
Absolutely. Although they'd have to find a really tall boy for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like
Right.
6'1"
Yeah.
without any heels on.
Yeah, true. And they are kind of made small. Like I was the
Yeah.
same size probably as Val. He'll kill me if I admit it, but I'm
They're
like, you can watch it back.
jockeys, You know what I mean? Like they have to make them
Yes.
small. That way the horse can go fast.
Right, so they can go fast. Their hips.
They're just,
They're in fast
built
forward the whole
aerodynamic
time.
And like gymnasts.
Literally.
Just wait.
Yes, I am. Val started wearing like the Cuban heels that were extra. They had
Air
an
her
inch.
out. That's crazy. Val, are you watching
No,
this?
he's literally gonna kill me. No, and then he had the audacity to complain. I'm like, you're complaining about your feet.
You're a
Look what's on mine.
1.5 inch.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you're having to do it all backwards and like 3+
Right.
inch. Like, girl,
Literally, my legs up in the air and like your arches are falling. What about me?
what about me?
I can
Read the
barely
room.
complain.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here, President Read the Roomsville. Like, I am
Yeah.
absolutely doing way more than you are, sir.
Literally, look alive. Like you've been doing this your whole life,
I
and
know,
you don't
and, like,
understand how
also-
hard we work.
You haven't like worn heels before, sir?
Right.
Ballroom expert?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
believe it.
Him at home,
Right.
getting into his wife's heels.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just to feel tall. Just to feel 5'8".
Literally. Yeah.
I don't know how tall he is.
Yeah, no. He says he's like 5'6.5". No, I'm kidding. That's pushing it. No, that's pushing it. Because I'm probably 6 feet with heels on.
Yes, I was like kind of getting like, oh my God, I did not expect you to be like tall when I pulled up today. I'm like, that's fabulous.
No,
Love
I know.
Tall girls.
Yeah,
It makes me so
same.
happy.
I know. And being around other tall girls, like you can like kind of at least look like straight instead of like doing this.
This moment, and you're
yes,
like, oh my God, I really hope I got my nose hairs today. Like,
right? No, me never. I know. I got
every
it.
single time.
Yes.
Like,
Well, how do you feel like after everything? How did you wait? So going back on All Stars, so they called you.
they did.
Yeah, that's what they do to everybody.
They do. They kind of like do like a temperature check. They're like, hey, would
Okay.
you be interested?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then like they'll send you like an official offer or whatnot, or they're like,
Yeah.
hey, we're considering you for it. And then you'll eventually get like the finalized, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is we
Yeah.
want you, yes or no. And I had said no to a previous season because it was just too soon
Too
for me.
soon, right?
It was like the season right after I'd done 14.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need some time to air.
Right.
And I don't want to compete and show off the same things that I'd done before.
Yeah.
If it wasn't good enough for a regular season, why would it be good enough for All Stars? So I waited until like I had done like a lot of work on my craft, a lot
Yeah.
of work on my face, a
Yeah.
lot of work on
No.
my chest.
Yeah.
and, like,
Yes.
like,
No, you have an amazing boob job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who did you
Beverly
go
Hills.
to? Really?
Yeah, Beverly Hills. Dr. Brian Shaffa.
I'm like, give us the Kylie Jenner, the CCs,
Absolutely.
the profile.
What is the CCs? I think it's a 345 CC. I think it's the anatomical teardrop moment.
Okay. Yes.
And then he does like a really, really cool, it's like mid plane or something. I can't remember the exact. It's like it's not under the muscle, it's not over the muscle. There's something else.
in the middle
It's like
or
a
something.
fascia. I don't
Wow.
know.
Oh yeah, fascia.
Fascia.
Okay, girl.
I'm like,
yeah,
like
fascia
science or
titty.
something.
Yeah.
I kind of like feel bad though because me and Carrie went to the same doctor within weeks of each other, and everybody talks about my boobs, but not hers. I'm like,
Wait, I'm
sorry.
dead. Yes,
Sorry.
yours look like so natural.
Thank you.
I mean, right? Like the
I'm-
way they bounce.
I do love the bounce.
Yeah.
And then they do have like that little supernatural just invisible bra where they just stay exactly
Yeah.
where I want them to be, which is nice. I just let Jesus take the wheel for the. I'm just like,
There you go.
Sir, you are the expert here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do what you think's appropriate.
Yes.
I want like an angel to work on my face, and I want a pervert to work on my body. And like, I think he definitely proved that he has like some pervert in him.
No, absolutely. They all. Like, if you're doing boob jobs, do you watch Real Housewives of Miami?
There's yes.
Lisa's ex-husband who did everyone's tits, and hers are like inner chin, but they look great.
Absolutely.
It's like you need the pervert gene.
It's like the box boys. Like those guys seem like perverts, right?
Yeah.
The guys who do
I
box.
don't know who those. Oh, yes.
Those two doctors, like
Yes.
those.
Also, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. One of
Yes.
them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have to be. They're like taking your photo afterwards. You're like, I don't care.
Absolutely not.
Do what you need to do.
I'm just like, at least like in LA, they give you like a ring light or something. They give you like just like beautiful boob lighting.
Yes. Screaming. Like when you're sedated, you're like, where is the ring light? Please.
So I like woke up from sedation from surgery and like had the coolest anesthesiologist. She's like, yeah, just have like a glass of white wine or something tonight. You'll be great. I'm like, are you supposed to tell me that?
Yeah.
I love LA sometimes.
No, literally. They're so used to it.
They're like, we know you're going to, but just like keep it cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do too much. Like check your blood pressure. What kind of sedation did you get? Do you know? I was a nurse for a
General,
long
We
time.
went under. We were
Okay,
done. We were
okay.
like full out.
I love it.
It was great.
And your first, I was just telling you, I watched your portrait of a. It's a trash truck.
You're
No,
fine.
we
Let's
get
get it
them.
in there. Let's get it in
Yes,
there.
yes.
Okay. Is this
No, they
picking up
know.
the trash?
I'm always pausing like this to watch my neighbors come to and fro. I'm like, fuck. Screaming
what kind of
about.
neighbors do you have around here?
What kind of what?
Like neighbors do you have around here?
Just like not many, but
Okay.
enough that they're doing this. This is the trash man, but the garage will go in and out. My wife's in and out. They know.
No worries. What part
Yeah.
of town are we in right now?
Silver Lake.
Okay, it's cute.
Yeah, right?
Really cute.
It's close enough, like to everything. It's actually kind of walkable. Oh my God. Hello.
so much.
We're filming.
Okay, they're gonna do every house or something. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, that's what the trash does. Like,
What?
skip. Okay, but back to your portrait. You allowed cameras into your surgery.
So we were allowed to do like waiting room in and out and stuff, But like the footage that they have was like their own footage. I think the surgeon likes to like keep things for like record and for teaching purposes.
Okay.
And he loves a photo. He loves a very dramatic lit photo as well. The before and after is very.
He's in charge of the lighting.
Yes.
No. Well, everyone who's listening, if they haven't watched, you should watch. I thought it was so good and interesting and vulnerable, all the things. But when you sat down in his office, he's like, "I saw your Instagram. You're famous." I'm like, "Doctor,
I know.
Don't lead with that."
I kind of liked it. I'm like, great. So I'm a priority then. So if you fuck this up, everyone's gonna be mad at you.
Right.
I hope
literally.
There's like a little bit of weight on your scalpel while you're cutting into my forehead.
Yeah, honestly, it's like they have to be. You know, you're on TV. It's
Right.
like, don't fuck up. Be a little more delicate.
Oh, I will go on TV and I will air your shit out. You'll never work again. Like,
Yes.
please, I dare you to fuck me up. It's such a metal surgery too. Mm-hmm. It's so metal. Like for those who haven't seen, like they like cut from like here all the way up, pull that shit down, like take out a piece of your skull, reshape it, put it in.
Wait, they took out your skull?
They took out like my brow bone. They
Oh
took
my
it
God.
out, rejudged it, and then put it back in.
Holy shit. Yeah, they didn't show that, obviously.
No, they do show a little bit of my skull though.
Yeah, no, they fully like peeled your skin back.
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane. I'm sick. I kind of like that stuff.
Me too. Me too.
Yes.
I have it on my phone, and sometimes I'm like, hey, check this out.
Yeah, it's like a party trick. You're like, no,
Yes.
but do you want to see?
Do you want to see what my brain kind of looks like?
Yeah. That's wild. Were you nervous?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I'm gonna go to bed, and they're just gonna rummage around in my skull.
Yeah.
And like just rejudge things, and I hope I don't look insane when it's done.
Yeah.
You
no.
just like, don't really know how it's gonna all come together, and like you do your research, and like you trust the person that you're going with, but like there's still like such a bit of chance that goes with all of it.
Totally. And especially like I feel like any kind of surgery on your face, you're like so scared. But
There's no dressing around that. There's
Yeah.
no like, I'm gonna start wearing masks now. Like I'm getting really into burqas. Like there's like you have
getting
to
into
like
full
kind of
ski
go-
masks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like full Pussy Riot. Like you have
Yeah.
to like kind of commit. You're like, well, this is what I'm gonna look like.
Right. No, but it's worth it.
It
It's
was.
like,
It
yeah,
was for me. It was
you
for me.
look-
It changed everything.
It looks amazing. And even just like watching it back on the before and afters, he did such a natural job. You know that,
excited.
yes. It like, do you feel like you like look like you?
I do. I didn't want like. I love when a girl goes like full witness protection with it.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I don't look anything like
I
did
love it
before.
all.
I think
Yeah.
it's so fun. I
Yeah.
think it's so fun. I think it's so fabulous. I think it's so glamorous. It wasn't what I wanted for myself though. I wanted to just
You're
look
like, that's great for you.
Exactly. Different
Yeah.
journeys. I just wanted to like look like one of my sisters. I wanted to like see what I'd look
Yeah.
like if I didn't go through like a testosterone based puberty.
Yeah.
And I think he really nailed that.
Oh, did you show him like photos of your sisters?
Yeah, I think we
Kinda.
went through like the like family pictures like
Yeah.
okay, this is what my sisters look like. He didn't like necessarily
That's
like model
smart.
it off of them.
Right.
He
But
just kind of like with that in mind.
Yeah.
What we could look like.
Yes. How'd you do research?
I talked to a few of the different girls who I've known who've gotten the surgery,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just kind of like poking around who was in my town.
Yeah.
And I lucked out. He like took my insurance. He's about
Did he?
a 10-minute drive away from my house.
Oh my God,
I got
yeah.
to recover at home. It was the perfect storm, and I found like the perfect guy for me.
Wow, that's amazing. I know, because you're in Seattle.
Yeah.
So you would think, I don't know, just any kind of like plastic surgery on the face, like LA. There was no one to do your titties in Seattle?
There was somebody, but he wasn't very good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He did take my insurance, but I'm like, the vibe was wrong.
Yes.
The vibe was wrong.
Yeah.
And like titties are also kind of tricky because like sometimes the girls get them and they look like shoulder pads. Like, they're just like
they're
social
just
distancing.
too high.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's like globe tits.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's definitely for somebody. If you want that,
Absolutely. And I love it.
Yeah.
Bolt them on for sure, just like orbs.
Yes,
And I think
yeah.
that's beautiful. But I don't. When I'm not in drag, I don't really want to pull that much attention. I kind of want to like mind
Yeah.
my business and go about my day.
Yeah, no, I get that. What will you say kind of what parts were the feminization? So you did your skull.
Yeah, feminine little skull. They
Yeah.
gave me a lobotomy. Really like rounded that out. They like took out and reshaped my brow. They went in through like my lip and they like reshaped my chin.
Yeah, you have like no scars.
They like hid them all. So there's a
Wow.
scar in my hairline and there's a scar in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then they like shaved down the brow bone a little bit while they were up there monkeying around. And then they did like some like fat transfers and
Oh.
it worked out well.
Oh
We
my
didn't have
God.
to touch my nose though, which was nice.
Yeah, no, you have a gorgeous nose.
Thank you.
Where'd you get the fat from?
They like pulled it a little bit from like my tum, like whatever they could get down there.
Yes.
And, yeah.
How long was your recovery?
I was like upright and like doing things pretty quickly. I was like back in drag within like a month or so, which I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah,
but we had to work.
Yeah.
Work calls. But like the swelling takes about like a year to fully situate.
Okay, yeah, no, but then you kind of. So I want a lip lift.
Yeah, are you gonna do it?
I think so. I mean, by think so, I know so.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it.
I was thinking about doing it too because there's just something so pretty about like like I paint mine on.
Same.
Like right now, I have like I'm cheating it quite a bit up.
Yeah.
To give it that little like.
Yeah.
I just think it's so gorgeous.
Because did he offer it? And
he didn't. I asked him if he was doing it, and he said
yes.
no. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you're like, come on.
Just,
yeah, one and
push
done.
It a little bit.
Right.
Push it a little bit.
But you probably, I feel like lip lift surgeons now are just like one trick ponies. That's all they do.
Because you hit a bad one where you see like the star and you're like, oh, darn it.
I know. And it's like in the middle of your face. But I did some shopping around and true, you got to vibe with your surgeon.
You have to.
I went to I was supposed to have a consult. I went to one celebrity surgeon who's like, thank God that I didn't go with him because I think he was going to fuck me up. And
that's how I felt about the first boob guy that I talked to. I'm just like, I backed out like right at the last minute. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm getting a bad vibe.
Yeah, no, good for you. I'm fully ready. Like I have an appointment and I'm fully ready to like step in and walk away.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen like last minute, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm giving myself that grace. But I had consults with two guys, both kind of celebrity because that's all Reddit was doing or like talking about. But the last one literally had frosted tips.
Nope.
I'm like, bro, I got to cancel.
Nope.
I can't have you working on my face.
I can't do it. No, like I'm looking at your life choices and I'm not like respecting them.
Yeah.
And like you're about to make a very big life choice for me. So
yes. No, you're out. Yeah.
Are there any other red flags that you would say if you had a surgeon? What's another thing where you say like, okay, I don't think so. Like if he had like hand tattoos, like, what would you be like, I don't think so.
No, like you're not professional. Yes, if he has dirty fingernails.
Yes. He has like a set of extensions on. He has gel X on.
Literally,
they're coughing. You're like, well. Yeah. So that's sexist. It could be a lady surgeon as well.
Yeah. Where's the dexterity? If they're like, already kind of sedated. I'm like the surgeon that I'm going to. I don't know if she has enough like affect for me. I'm like, are you gonna get excited or are you gonna like tell me no? I made sure. She was like, I think it'll look pretty, but I'm like, you will tell me no, right?
I love a no person. I love persons like, you don't need that.
Right.
That's how like I feel. I have like that relationship with the person who like does like filler and like Botox for me. Yeah. I need somebody to tell me no. Otherwise, you just like end up looking vaguely British. Because the British girls, they don't tell them no over there.
No,
they really don't.
No, they have a look.
Yes, they're like doing improv studies over there.
Juvederm, yes, and
they're entering the scene with the secret, and the secret is more filler.
No, it's so true. I love it. I also need to be told no on lip filler too.
Same. I'm just like, but it could be fun.
Right.
It's also like fun when you look in the mirror, you're like, that looks different. That's cool. That's
Am I myself? Like, I don't mind being overfilled. Like, so what? What's with the duck? Like,
I think it's fun.
I think it's great.
Right.
Okay, so back to like, when did you where did you grow up?
I grew up in Great Falls, Montana, for the most part.
Okay,
so
interesting.
Middle of nowhere, Montana. I really would recommend
Yellowstone.
It. Yes. No, that's a pretty part of the state. I'm from like the plains where there's like nuclear silos and cows and meth.
Yes.
I really wouldn't recommend it. It's my parents were like Air Force military, so we moved around a lot.
Same.
Oh, fab.
Yes.
Really?
I didn't know there was anywhere in Montana.
I believe it's Maelstrom Air Force Base.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, we moved around until they got out when I was like 6 or so, and then we moved to my mom's hometown, which is Great Falls, Montana.
Okay, got it.
And then hung out in Montana until I was like 21, and then moved to Seattle, and I've been there for about 10 years now. And I love it.
Yeah. Because there's some is there a drag community in Seattle? When did you start doing drag?
I started doing drag in like 2018, I would say. Mm-hmm. And there's a great drag community. I love the drags there.
Yes.
They're so good.
Jinx Monsoon.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Jinx and Ben are both from there. They no longer live there, but like we still claim them. They're still ours.
Yeah.
Me and Irene, my close friend Jane Don't. There is some really, really fabulous queens there. Rowan Ruthless, Callie the Stally, Callie Colby. Callie the Stally Colby. We just got a new last name that we have to add into the rotation.
Is she married?
No, she's Sasha's daughter now, which is way more important.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's really, really fab queens there. And I like moved to Seattle to see if I wanted to do like city life and see if I want to do all that, and then maybe move here or New York. Just fell in love. Started like backup dancing for drag queens at like a celebrity impersonation show.
Yes, because you have a background in dance.
Yes, and I just like kept on watching them. I'm like, I think I can do this. Yeah. So I stole their tricks and like took off on my own.
Literally, as you should, burlesque.
Yes, it's fun. Burlesque is really, really fun, and I don't know, being sexy on stage is really, really enjoyable.
No,
and empowering and fun.
There's like nothing better. I feel.
Do you ever like do like? Outside of like Dancing with the Stars, do you like to do like stage performances? Do you ever do like stand up or comedy?
Oh my god, no. I hate live stuff. I hate
what
talking
if I wanted
live.
To like book you for like my show and you like come and host it for me? Or like you need to come out and just like talk for like 10 minutes? Everybody would eat it up.
I'm dead. I could talk, maybe, I don't know. I went on tour with Dancing with the Stars, fully traumatized. I think because I was just like thrown right in, and they did huge theaters. And I was like talking the whole time about ballroom dance. So it like wasn't my own thing, but I'm like, this scares the shit out of me, just like live. I love to be behind a camera, but also dancing would be different because I was an NFL cheerleader. Mm-hmm. So like I could do, as long as I'm not talking, I'm like, I would dance with you on stage.
What do you mean if you're not talking? Like your entire career is talking now.
I know.
And you're so good at it.
Thank you. I know. I like to talk. I like the protection of a camera.
Yeah, you like to be like, okay, I can take that out in post. Oh, we said too much there. We're like, this needs to be like tightened up there. I get that.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to have the pressure. Like my wife is a stand-up. I'm like, I would literally die if I had the pressure of going out on stage and being funny. Cause like, and you get good and you get whatever used to it. But I'm like, if I got one heckle, I'd be over.
Cry, tears,
I can't.
Ending it all.
Yes. I can't do it.
Swinging from the chandeliers. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a dance number at my show?
I do.
Then?
Yeah,
okay.
I do. That I would do.
What song would you dance to?
I don't know. Something that, I don't know, something good. I'm like, now that Christina Aguilera, I'm thinking about her, or honestly anything that I could do like slow and sexy. Yes. I'm not going to like punch it.
No,
you know?
I think our punching years are like behind me now.
Yeah.
That's a game for 25-year-olds.
Right. I don't want to get like what Georges does.
Nope.
I cannot.
Can't do it.
No.
Can't do it. Can't
She's
do it. She's so good.
She's amazing. She is like a Barbie. Like she doesn't have to bend her joints, and then all of a sudden she's upside down with her
she's
hair.
Like twirling and the hair is flipping. Oh, she's fab.
But you tour a lot, like with drag? Yes.
I do. I'm when it's like a TV year, we're really on the road, like the majority of it. Like I schedule off about like 5 days a month to just be at home.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm just going.
Yeah.
And it's very fun. It can also be really lonely.
Yeah.
I like signing up for like tours and stuff where there's a bunch of us and we have like kind of like sleepovers.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of nice.
It's like camp. Mm-hmm. Are you doing it with other like Ru girls?
At the moment, I'm just like doing my solo stuff where like I'm just doing like the club circuit.
Okay.
But I am going to be doing a tour with Daya in Australia.
Fun.
And then I'm going to go to Europe and do my own thing. And then I'm doing there's a Christmas tour that a bunch of us are on.
Oh my God,
and
fun.
Yes.
Really
it's called the Christmas Queens, and it'll be neato.
Oh my God. I can't with like being away from home.
I'm so bad about it, too.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. I get like so sad and mopey and weird, but like that's how we make money.
Exactly.
So
and it's like, yes, once you turn on, I'm sure, like at the end of the night, you're on stage getting like an applause. You're like, am I a rock star?
It feels like it. It
yes.
feels like, wow, am I somebody? Am I somebody important? And the 45 people out in that audience are like, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
We love you. How are you still with your boyfriend?
I am. We're about to hit like 6 years in November.
Oh my God.
He's just been with me through all of like the really, really heavy and major stuff. And
yeah.
I love him so much. Love you, Blake.
Shout out to Blake. Big shout out.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Blake.
Yeah.
Huge thumbs up. 2 thumbs up to Blake.
We love you, Blake.
We love Blake. He's a good boy. He has a horse, which is fun.
Does he?
He does. He has a horse named Ted. He's very, very cute.
Oh my God.
I don't ride the horse. I just like pet it and feed it apples and brush his hair.
Cute. Yeah. No, we went on a horseback ride in like Santa Barbara. My wife randomly loves horses.
Love that.
I'm like, my knee's twisting. Like I can't pretend to enjoy this. My ACL is going to pop, but I'm like terrified.
They're really big.
Right.
They're really big. They can do anything.
Yeah, and I don't want to piss them off. No. So I'm like, where do I pet? How do I talk to it? I made sure to be like really reassuring.
Right. It has like permanent tap shoes on. Like I don't want to get on its bad side.
Right. Does he what does he do? Your boyfriend?
He's in medical imaging, so he's completely unrelated to the horse thing.
Yeah.
But like he like injects you with dye and then maps out where it is for like oncology patients.
Okay.
So he has like a real job.
Yes.
I tap dance in bars.
Yeah.
And then he grew up just like training horses and stuff. So it's just always been part of his life.
Oh my God, I love it. And how'd you guys meet?
He used to come to my shows. Back before TV stuff, he'd come to my shows, and then he like got like a little liquored up one night and like asked me out to see if I wanted to go to lunch with him. I think I was in like heavy metal drag and like covered in fake blood. I'm like, I'm not really gonna look like this tomorrow, but is that okay? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then we just kind of hit it off.
Because lunch is like brave when you're like drunk asking someone out and you want to meet sober in broad daylight.
I know. I'm just like, woof, lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me you hate me. That's crazy. But it worked out really nice. And the pandemic hit pretty shortly after we had gotten together. So we were like kind of forced to really get to know each other.
Oh, yeah. Like how long after?
We like met in like August or so, started dating in like November. Things shut down March.
Yeah. And did you move in together?
Eventually. I didn't let him to begin with because I wanted like my own space. I wanted like to like kind of live by myself for a little bit and figure things out, and I wanted him to as well. But we ended up moving in together about like a year or 2 years into the relationship.
Okay. Yeah.
We waited.
That's a good amount of time. Like that's no lesbian.
I
know. But we waited like a year, which is honestly like, pretty long on lesbian terms.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah. And he's like so supportive of you traveling and touring. What does he think after Drag Race and like your fame?
It's a double-edged sword. Like being away from home is hard.
Yeah.
Traveling as much as I do is hard. But the things that I get to do because of Drag Race and like that particular type of fame that I get to have is really, really fun and allows us to do a lot of really cool things and meet cool people.
Yeah.
And I think it all works out in the wash, but it does get hard sometimes.
Yeah. No, totally. And living such different lives is like probably hard.
He has like a full like 9 to 5 situation.
Yeah.
And I will be off for like weeks at a time and then be like on the road for an entire month working nonstop, and like when it rains it pours, and I have such an irregular schedule to his incredibly set one, so it's hard to balance occasionally. Yeah,
no, that's hard. And when I'm like same, my wife and I, our schedules are always different. She toured, she's away, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I just played Casey Musgrave's Lonely Weekend the whole time.
That's very and like I haven't been on the flip side of it, but like imagine it might be harder like living the life that you share with somebody else without them in it, as opposed to like when I'm on the road, it's a new experience every day.
Yeah.
So like I don't have a lot of time to dwell. I don't have a lot of time to think about and like be sad because I'm constantly moving. But like I imagine being the one that stays home, it feels different when you're like, oh, that's the chair they're supposed to be sitting in.
Totally. Oh my God, that's such a sad
I know. I'm
visual.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. That's gonna be me the next time. Yeah, when she leaves next, I'm like, that's the side of the bed she's supposed to be in. But it is harder, I feel like, to be the one that's, that stays. But also it's nice for you, I feel, to like have somebody who's just like has like a 9 to 5, who's like touching grass. Literally.
I need somebody to like tether me to this plane of reality.
Yeah.
Because my life is so stupid and surreal, and like my problems like are not real people problems.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, Mac stopped carrying the pressed foundation that I need for like my highlight, and I think I might actually end it all because I don't know how to do it with another product. And my boyfriend's just like, yeah, I had to work with somebody who's dying today. Like, so we have almost equal problems, really.
He's like, do you know cancer?
Exactly. No, he like keeps me humble and keeps me like tethered to like, oh yeah, there's like real problems.
Yeah.
There's like real
Yes.
real issues. Somebody else calling the Amy Winehouse song that you wanted to do for the show isn't necessarily like a super pressing issue.
Yeah, but it is.
It can be.
It's all, literally, it's all subjective.
Absolutely. It's all within the context of your day.
Yeah. No. Are you guys gonna get married?
I think so.
Do you want to?
Yeah. I don't know. I turned 30 and that kind of like flipped for me because I was kind of always just like, I don't think so. And then the moment I turned 30, I'm like, oh no. We're doing it big, too.
Right.
We're going crazy.
Yeah, no, Mama wants a wedding.
We're getting a wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make everybody who comes get in drag except for me. We're going to, like, we want the custom gown. We want, like, to be by the water. I want fireworks, bitch. Like, I want the full shebang. And, like, he's come around to it as well. And, like, we've been talking about it. So, we'll see. I'm putting the ball in his court.
Okay,
as far as, like, I'm very traditional. Like, you need to ask me.
Right.
You have to ask me.
No,
I'm not
literally.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's where we're headed.
Oh my God. Wait, that's so sweet. I love being married.
Yeah. I think there's so much more punch. Like, that's my wife. That's my husband. I don't want to say that's my boyfriend. I feel like a fucking chomp.
Yeah.
I feel lame.
I don't want to feel stupid anymore.
I don't want to feel like dumb anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, I'm going to go hang out with my boyfriend.
Literally.
Like,
Like, I've been with my boyfriend for a decade.
I know.
When are you going to be my husband?
And, like, partner feels, like, scientific.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
No, totally. Or spouse. Like
spouse feels so witness protection. I don't like that either.
No.
Who are you hiding from? Your spouse?
Literally. Like, wife sometimes is too, like, feminine for my wife. But I'm like, what do you want to be? But I don't really want to do, like, the husband, you know, because it feels too,
I'm
like,
unfamiliar
kitschy.
with husband.
You're not?
I'm unfamiliar with husband. So that's
Welcome.
woman husband?
Or wife husband.
Wife husband.
Or woman husband.
Okay. I'm husband
Exactly.
and then hife is the counterpart then.
Yeah, but that kind of sounds like
a
slur.
I'm like, we're getting dangerous. I'm like, there's something about that strong
no,
in
literally,
there, and like it being one syllable. I'm like,
so we can't do hife, we can't do husband. So I'm like, what do you want to be like on my paperwork, on medical paperwork? Is it a spouse? You just have to be a wife.
Yeah,
because there's
domestic
no other
partner.
Right.
Ooh.
No, literally. That sounds like too legal.
Ew.
Yeah. Mm-mm. So I know, but at least it's not like
my lover. Can you put that in the paperwork?
Yeah. You're telling like coworkers.
Yeah,
you're like,
and my lover.
Yeah. They're like, okay, enough.
Exactly. Like I didn't ask.
Right. And like, so what? I'm allowed to have a wife, even though it's kind of like nice for the shock factor. Mm-hmm. It's like you want to set the tone. You know, you're meeting me. I'm a lesbian. This is my wife.
This is my wife.
When my one time, which like I'm hoping they don't listen to this, but who knows? He was walking home and he was nice, like whatever. He was like, yeah, me and my partner live here. So I'm like, okay, must be gay. But then I saw him walking and you're straight. Yes. I'm like, fuck, a Silver Lake couple.
Oh my God, who would have thought?
No, honestly.
I bet you like oat milk too. I bet you.
Right, are you dairy free? No, but being married's the best. Do you guys want kids?
No,
me either.
I'm not. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have like the like gene in me that makes me find like babies cute.
Same.
I'm completely lacking it.
Yes.
Completely lacking.
No, I feel like I have to fake it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I have to say your baby's cute? Like,
'cause I don't feel it. I feel like they can tell too. I think they know when I say it.
And I don't want to be so
bad poker
positive.
face.
Yeah. You're like, it's cute.
I do like it when like I like when children like have like a personality and they know like right from left and they like are in control of their executive function.
They know their directions.
And,
yeah.
It's like they have to know northwest, east and south. And like that's fun. I used to teach dance. So like I like it when they're little people that you can like boss around and have fun with and mess with and like that's fine. I just don't want to be in charge of that all the time. And I'm so selfish and so lazy.
Yeah.
And like to be a good parent, you can't be those things.
No.
So I just know I'd be a bad parent.
Yeah, no, same. I'm like, I come from trauma, and trauma begets trauma. I'll traumatize it.
I really think I'm like, I don't know if my bloodline needs to carry on.
Right.
Like,
literally.
There's so much damage going on in there. And so far, my siblings might have made the same choice because none of us have kids either.
Oh, yeah.
So well, I have a half sister who has kids, but different.
Like she doesn't count.
Yeah. Like, well, she's like the asterisk.
I don't know about that, but.
No. We love you, Ashley.
We love you. I'm kidding.
Kinda.
Are you close with your siblings?
Ish. They all live. I don't live in the same city as any of them, and like we talk and we'll see like each other once a year. It's very casual, but we always get along. And we have fun when we're together.
Yeah, totally.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah. I have an older sister, and same. We have like she's 6 years older than me, and we just have very different lives. So it's like holidays are great. Like we're family. You know, if anything, if you need anything, let me know. I'll answer you tomorrow.
Exactly. I'm just like, we might not text back immediately,
right.
but we will text back.
Yeah, exactly.
We will text back.
Yes, which is me and literally everyone.
I have like a priority zone where I'm like, and then I do a bad thing where I'll like, I'll get back to that, and then I don't.
No.
Ever.
No.
Like, oopsies.
Days, months later. I like the mark is unread. If I really want to be on my shit, I'll do mark is unread. But if I'm feeling defiant, I'll forget forever.
And that's fine.
But I do think there should be a tier. I'm like, who needs the lesson of like when to email all of the time, especially if we're talking about work things, when to DM, also a lot of the time, and then when to text, when to call, and when to FaceTime.
I do think they're all completely different things. And they have different like weight and punch behind them.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about merchandise.
Yeah.
And like stock and orders of things that I have to do via text.
Right.
Although I do appreciate a text to check my email because I'm really bad at checking my email.
Literally.
But text can be like a little bit of businessy. DMs, if we're like, I'm not giving you your phone number. We're not trading phone numbers. Like, let's not be crazy.
Right. Yes, exactly. You can like
call,
take me or leave me. Yes.
Phone call, somebody better be hurt.
Yes, there has to be an emergency.
Absolutely.
For me to pick up, and I have to know that. Don't like call me and update me how your day is.
No, I don't care.
No.
That could have been a text.
Literally.
Also, where does voice note fall in all of this? Because voice notes, sometimes they make me angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could have just texted that. And then I wouldn't have to sit here like a jackass having like a fake phone call with myself in this restaurant.
Literally.
To hear about your opinions on things. I don't think I believe in voice notes.
Yes. No, I agree. Except when I need to send one.
Except when I need to send it, and then it's very important.
Right, there is a double standard. Yes.
Some things are only okay if I do it.
Right. If it's like a 30-second voice note, maybe. At the right time of day, and
when
it's
I
like you're in the car.
2 minutes, girl.
4 minutes?
Real.
No.
It's so real.
It's ruined relationships, I hate to say. 4 minutes? I'm like, what do you, time is money.
No,
like,
and then I'm like looking through like the transcribed version of it, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense because like I'm just like, you should have just texted it then.
Right, exactly. Just let me read it. I want to read it. Mm-hmm. There's something about listening. I'm like, this still feels so scary because am I supposed to respond in a voice note?
I feel like you have to do the dance back then.
Yes.
Because if you're like texting, then that feels rude in a weird way.
Right.
You have to like match their energy.
Yes. Do you thumbs up messages?
I do because I think it's so catty. I think it's the meanest thing you could possibly do.
Yes.
I think a thumbs up because like a like, that's nice. The heart, you're like, okay, that's flirty, that's fun, that's casual. I feel like a thumbs up is so professional and detached and nasty. And when it's like something serious and you thumbs it up, it's the funniest thing you could possibly do.
No.
A thumbs down. I think a thumbs down is like
that's
more
wild.
than like a middle finger.
Do you thumbs down?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's so funny.
I gotta try.
It's
when
great.
was
It's
your last
empowering.
thumbs down?
Oh, there's a few group chats that I'm in. There's a few group chats where I'm in where I thumbs down Mistress a lot. We chat all the time, and like she'll get like a resounding boo or tomatoes or a thumbs down all at the time.
No, she needs that. Mistress is crazy.
She's incredible. I love her.
No, she's
so
amazing.
Much.
Yes,
she's one of the girls that I'm closest with on the season. I just love monsters.
No, literally, there is something.
Favorite.
She's special.
She's gifted in a way that you can't like teach, own, or acquire. Like you just have to have whatever she has to do the things that she does.
Yes.
And it's incredible.
Oh yeah, like nature versus nurture. She has to have both. Like you knew she grew up in a way that she was able to exercise this muscle, but it's so good. It's so entertaining, and she's fearless.
You are like, never going to play a game of chicken with her and win.
No.
She will go further.
Yeah, yes.
She will go further.
No, she'll also hit you where it hurts. And she actually doesn't have that good of an argument. Sometimes it doesn't have to be. It's like her delivery.
The delivery of it all makes it all work.
Yeah.
And like sometimes just like saying things like emphatically and loud works.
Right. No, literally. She's like, that's kind of like how my wife is. She'll just be like, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, no, but I'm not. And that can't be your only rebuttal.
But sometimes like I'm just like, am I wrong?
Right.
I'm like almost like too empathetic. Like empathetic, where I'm just like, I'll like believe somebody's argument even if I am on the other side of it. I'm like, wait, what if they're right?
Right, I can
It
see
makes
both
me
sides.
Terrible.
Yeah,
At arguing.
no, literally, because I hate to be wrong. I just don't want to be. It feels like so shameful and embarrassing.
It's my least. It's like, I think my biggest vanity is like thinking that I'm like smart. So when I'm wrong.
Yes.
It just ruins that.
Yes, it's a reflection on your intellectual, but it's not. Who cares?
Wake that up. People are allowed to be wrong.
Literally.
You're allowed to be wrong. You can still be smart. You just can't be wrong too many times. Then you're kind of dumb.
Right. Because then you're just uninformed. But the more you put out, that's how my wife is. She does not care if she's right or wrong, but she's really smart. So it's like I always take her at her word most times. I'm like, bitch, you were so wrong about this. Like, please at least try.
You led me wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
Where's your wife from?
She's from like New York and Montreal.
She sounds very East Coast.
Yes, she is. Yeah. So it comes same.
I love East Coast people. I'm like
too.
so dreadfully West Coast.
I literally
just like Northwestern, so I'm just like chill, everything's fine. I love how much everything matters to East Coast people.
Yeah,
they're so intense.
I know.
Everything matters.
I'm like, do you enjoy life more because you care about every little thing, or are you exhausted?
At least feel it more.
Yeah. No, I love it, but also I'm like, do you think, talking to someone on the East Coast, I'm like, do you think I'm like slow, dumb? Do you think I'm firing on all four?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
I really don't.
Yes.
I think they're like, we're like a few time zones behind them.
Yeah,
and that's okay for me.
Same.
That's okay for me.
I like waking up later,
Same.
just in general.
I'm not like a fast mover. I'm not a morning person.
Right.
I'm very motivated, but I wouldn't consider myself like a workaholic by any means.
Yeah, that's crazy for you because you sound like a workaholic.
Well,
but
I work a lot in spurts, but like when left to my own devices, like I'll just be watching cartoons and drinking beer.
Yeah,
that's what I will be doing if I have the option to.
Love. Do you smoke weed?
I don't. I have weed face.
Okay.
I like people love to give me weed. And
yeah,
they love to,
you have like weed eyes.
I have
but
weed
also
eyes.
they're just gorgeous.
Oh,
I'm like,
you.
I'm lost in them.
Are you a weed?
Yeah.
Are you a weeder?
Yes, I am. A major weeder. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not around other people. It's not as social unless you are down to get the same kind of high, and like we can. And I know you enough to where we can. I have to.
Are you like a post-verbal? Like we're not talking. We're simply vibing.
Yes, or like I need to be able to speak out loud and not make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I have to babble.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, and just like let me go. So as long as I can say it out loud, you know, it's like I have to identify it, be like, I'm so high right now, and like this is it, then I'll be fine. But I can't like smoke weed and go to a party. I can't like be on.
No, I can't. I'm very antisocial, and weed makes me very paranoid.
Yeah.
So like I can do like a skosh of weed before bed to help me like simmer down.
Yes.
But like even then sometimes it will throw me into like a little tailspin.
Right, like right before bed you're like, fuck, what's under my bed?
Like, what about that like thing that you said 7 years ago that was taken the wrong way and you were kind of an asshole in that moment? Let's relive that for a few hours.
Yes.
I'm just like old fashioned. Like I like to be drunk.
Wasted.
Absolutely. I'm like, drag queens. Yeah, drinking. That's kind of what works for me.
No, totally, because you have to be on. You're performing.
You have to be social. Mm-hmm. You have to be like, kind of like lubricated to just like be ready for any sort of situation. And then also drag hurts.
Yes.
And like booze can turn off your toes a little bit. If you're corseted, it can like smooth that out a little bit for you. The hairdos kind of hurt sometimes.
Oh my God, literally. But. No, you're so tough.
You sound like my boyfriend making fun of me. You're like, yeah, babe, you're so tough.
No, you're actually so tough.
You're like braver than the
are.
Marines. Like, oh my God, I can't. Like, Jesus has nothing on you. I can't believe you suffer like this every day.
No, actually, this is the military. That's what I say is being a Broncos cheerleader.
Oh, I believe it. I'm sure being a Broncos cheerleader is harder than being in the military some days. Like, no, literally, crazy.
I served our country.
Yes.
There was you could not speak. You had to understand the hierarchy. Do not speak unless spoken to, and even then, shut the fuck up. You were subordinate.
I need to share that to like some of like the younger drag queens.
No, treat them like that at work.
I should. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about other questions. This is what I was about All Stars that I couldn't stop thinking about. Diabetes. Did she actually staple her ass?
Yes.
How did she get it out?
You can just pull them out.
Really?
Yeah. stapling like stuff is like an old like performance art trick situation, and like it doesn't go super deep.
Oh,
it really
really?
doesn't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. But like I know a lot of girls that do it. I've seen like girls that like you can do it to their face.
Oh my
I've seen
God.
girls where like they have like different price points. Like you can staple this to me if it's a 20 and it can go here. And like
Oh, I love
they
that.
go really, really crazy with it.
Okay.
But she does it on the road all the time.
Does she?
Yeah.
I'm afraid she's gonna get tetanus. Is she up to date on
She's
her
vaccinated.
vaccines?
Yeah. No, she's vaccinated. She's good. She's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it.
No,
No. Concepts are for ugly girls.
I'm dead. No, you need that.
Well,
Daya. Yes.
No, she's beautiful. I love my sister.
No, you guys
She's
are so
fab.
cute together. Like, I love the sisterhood.
She's a good gal.
I-
She's the funny part is she's so much nicer than I am, and like got such a rep for like being a bit of a bitch on our original season. But
Yeah.
she's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, she seems like she has a big heart. I went back to watch your original season.
You're fine. I wouldn't
I
recommend.
go, I did have to watch the Lady Camden Bosco
Our little
app.
tussle.
Yes.
Our little toss up.
Yeah.
We won an award for it. I'll take it.
Did you win?
Yeah, we won like an MTV Best Fight Award.
No,
for
it was good.
It was
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
I didn't think being rude to a British person for 45 minutes would like really
I don't even
instigate such a moment.
It was like 5 minutes.
It was
I
so
feel.
short, and we made
Yeah.
it like an hour later. We were literally fine.
Yeah.
But that's not how TV works.
No.
So they're like, okay, we got to play into it and keep it going. Gorgeous.
Yes, absolutely. And I do think like everybody was like, no, I see Lady Camden as whatever the whatever her part was with the beard.
Don't remember any of the names, but yes.
Okay, yeah, because like you can't wear a beard.
I couldn't.
No,
That would have been transphobic. That would have been crazy.
No, literally.
No.
Yes.
I was like kind of pointed. Although I did have my old chin then, so like maybe it would have been helpful to cover that up.
They're like, actually, your new chin's gorgeous. Do you want any more surgery?
I want to like fill out my hips a little
Not
bit
that you
more.
have to. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like
Did Detox do something like that? Or those
some of the girls have gotten pumped, which is not something that I would recommend
Pumped?
or say people doing. Like silicone.
Okay,
Like
that's what I
freeform
thought.
silicone.
Yes.
It's very bad for you.
Yeah.
Can lead to a lot of complications. Does unfortunately look really good.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't do that. So I'm on the hunt for other options. Just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like
Yeah.
the miracle of modern medicine is very fun.
That's
And like
the
being able
thing.
to change things that
I
you don't like
know.
about yourself
Right.
is cool.
I know, or because even after seeing your boobs and like being fed Velvet Coke, Giselle Bundchen in the 90s,
Yes.
like her titties were not real.
No.
Her arms are toothpicks.
Absolutely.
And they're
She's
bouncing.
like a 000, and she
Yes.
has this beautiful rack that's
Literally.
just glistening and jostling every time she works and walks, and you're like,
Yeah.
nice.
No,
good.
like I want that.
Yes.
I think it could
I
give
think
me the
we all
confidence
deserve
to be like mistress, to like not have to
Where's
worry if
Mistress
I'm
getting
wrong.
Where's Mistress getting her confidence then? We should give her a
Wait.
boob job.
No, but actually, that's what I was going to say too, is watching this All Stars. It's like the glow ups. First of all, the glow ups from the normal season to All Stars is already crazy.
Always fun.
But Ginger Minge losing 125 pounds in an hour for me.
In an hour.
I
you're
went
like,
episode to
whoa,
episode.
whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. How did you guys film? Like, over what time?
We filmed last summer the first brackets, and then the merch was filmed in like March.
Oh,
April.
okay.
In April. End of March, April. So there was like a good 6-7 months lull
Wow.
in between filming.
Is that normal?
No, it's
For-
the first time they've ever done that.
Okay.
I think the only time I've ever heard of that happening was when there was like COVID lockdowns mid-season for like UK, and they came back a few months later, and everybody had like veneers and was like
Yes.
filled and pumped. And it was
Yeah.
great. I liked it. I don't know. I do think
Yeah.
it's fun when the girl. I think like Ozempic is like the new like lip filler for
Yeah.
like All Stars. Where,
Totally.
Like, my storyline is I'm skinny now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
great, good for you.
No, I loved
Kill
it.
it.
Yes, and Mistress's talent was like, they were like, it didn't really have a story. I'm like, why do you need a
I'm
story?
like, why do you need a narrative?
Yeah, this is amazing. I thought it was Ru-Zempic, adding Ru to everything, and like the Rusical, it's just really incredible.
It's so. How long have you been watching the show?
I probably started late, maybe like last year. I watched the old seasons first, like the Relaska Talks.
Yep.
Yes.
5 and 6 and All Stars 2 are my favorite.
They're so good. Yes. Alaska is probably still one of my. You remind me of her.
Yay.
Yes.
She's my favorite too. She's big sis. I love her so much.
No, like it's like the dry, like you're in this world, but you're not like whatever super perky like this. It's like, you bring your own like sense to it. That's kind of not the pageantry that you would expect.
Yeah, I've always been inspired by like she just tackles things within her own lane. And
Yeah.
I feel like with drag you're expected to do everything at certain times.
Yeah.
And like sometimes like, okay, well so and so's doing like a dip and so and so's doing jump splits. So I should learn how to do jump splits in a dip.
Yeah.
But like you kinda have to find your own dip. You have to find your own jump split.
I love it.
And she's always inspired me to do that. She's also like I remember on All Stars 2 she was getting a lot of flack for like the whole sparkly blouse skate situation where she kept Roxy around because she shared the shirt.
Yeah.
And people were really mad at her. And rather than like fight back, she kind of rolled with it and made fun of herself and like leaned into it. I'm like, that's how you handle controversy.
Yes.
You can't like fight the tide of things. You like agree with it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, just agree with
No,
it.
literally.
Work with it.
Yeah.
And then like pivot from there.
Yeah, I'll always be the first to roast myself.
You have to.
And like
you
I
have
see
to laugh
it.
at yourself
Yes.
in any sort of public facing
Yeah.
situation.
No, I'm in on it, bitch. You're
Absolutely.
not gonna get me.
No, I'm like, no, none of you have ever said anything worse about me than I've said about myself.
Yes.
Like I've
literally.
beaten you to the punch every single time.
Yeah.
I promise.
In the last half hour. That's what Lena
Literally.
Dunham said on Girls.
I never watched Girls.
You didn't?
I know.
Oh my
I
God.
should.
Yeah.
I should.
What's your like major inspos? You probably get asked this all the time. I saw you were raised Catholic.
I was raised
Which
Catholic.
I think is like, I love your use of metal. I feel like that's metal and
It's
cunty.
Yeah, I didn't.
Also traumatizing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just like, we can't cry about it anymore, so we're gonna have to laugh about it now. I think being raised Catholic and in the church definitely comes into things.
Yeah.
I was also raised with like my like she's essentially my grandma. She like ended up like dating and like marrying my grandpa later in life, and like she owned a dance studio, and I grew up dancing, so I was always inspired by like old Hollywood and old musicals.
Yeah.
I love showgirls. I love any sort of like
you were a
showgirl.
showgirl. I feel like we could go on forever. You were a Las Vegas showgirl, right?
Absolutely.
For how long?
I was in the RuPaul Vegas show.
Oh,
and I've
okay,
done like
cool.
a few contracts with them there, where it'd be like 2 or 3 months at a time, and it's so much fun.
Wow. Do you love it?
I do. I don't love living in Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas is kind of like if Dave and Buster's came alive
Yeah.
and like decided it was a city, and it smells crazy.
Yeah. The cigs.
The cigs,
In
like
the
wet
casinos.
cigarettes.
Yes.
And just like, it's a rough town sometimes.
Yeah.
But I love entertainment, and I love razzle dazzle show business.
Literally. And it's the feathers.
the
It's like your
feathers,
burlesque. I
it's
know
the
when you like
rhinestone.
closed and opened, I was like just glued. Like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen.
I love it because like I don't have to like jump off of a box and do a splits. I'm like, I love it
Yeah.
when girls do that. I love it. But I'm like, I don't think that makes sense for me.
Yeah.
So I'll find my own version.
Where our center of gravity is too high.
Exactly.
I'm like too tall. I don't really jump. I don't flip around. I was a dancer for a reason. Like,
Absolutely. We're working with what we got. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like sometimes like the things that look great on short girls look crazy on tall girls.
oh yeah.
Like movement wise and stunt wise, you're like, that just looks bad. I have too many
Totally.
limbs for that.
Yes. Yeah. They're too long.
They're too long. I'm going to hit somebody.
No. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think if I had any other burning questions. I don't know. Not really.
It's okay. I like your shoes a lot. Who is
Thank
she?
you. What?
Who is she? She's cute.
My stylist got me them for a show that I don't know. They're like a knockoff of a collab.
They're gorgeous. It's like a wedge flop.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't want to wear them, but then I saw them on somebody else, and I was like, okay, fine.
Yes.
They're cute, but and I get compliments.
Perfect. Do you wear heels a lot?
Yeah, always. Do you?
For work, yes.
Yeah.
Outside of work, it kind of has to be like a special occasion because I end up being like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Which is like kind of say something height, and I don't always want. I don't always want that. Heat.
Yeah. Wait, say something height?
Yeah, it's like a say something. Like we're saying something by being that tall.
Yes. I don't want to draw attention.
Exactly.
And your boyfriend's smaller than you? Or
Yes, he is.
shorter? Not smaller.
Smaller's crazy.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get him the Cuban heels.
Yes, the 3 inchers.
No, he's like 5'10". He's not short.
Okay,
he's like
no.
5'9",
You're just
5'10".
tall. Yeah.
I'm just like a lotta lady.
Yes.
So like I like hover over most people at this point.
No, totally. I mean, my wife's a short king.
Love.
Yeah, she lets me wear heels like she doesn't care.
I love the short kings.
Same.
They're the best.
Yes, they come with like a humbleness about them.
They do. An
Yeah.
understanding of the world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
From
They're
down
see-
here.
Exactly.
They see more.
Exactly. They see more at the bottom shelf at the grocery store. And that's valuable to me because my head's in the clouds. I'm not focusing on what's in front of me. They have no choice but to focus on what's in front of them.
Yes.
Or they're going to run into it.
And there's good stuff.
There's
like when
some
you
real
shop,
good
you
stuff.
have to remember to look down. That's where
to.
those are the shoes are.
And then like it's a nice partnership because I can get the stuff off the top shelf.
Right.
They
And
got
he
the
can
bottom
get
shelf.
down
We split it
low.
up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. This is fab. And thank you for the Diet Coke.
Oh my God, of course.
So
Where can we
refreshing.
find you? And I'll tag all your stuff.
Okay, perfect. Here is Bosco under most socials. I recently got kicked off of Twitter because I was being stupid.
Chic, what'd you do?
I impersonated the official RuPaul's Drag Race Twitter and started putting out bogus tweets. Like for the first time in hashtag Drag Race history, we've given RuPaul a gun. And like I just kept on going and fucking around until eventually I got banned. So right now I think I'm only on Instagram.
You're like, no, yeah, you need to keep touring. This is what you do on your time off. Getting kicked off Twitter.
I know. I was even on tour. I'm just like, I was like on an airplane drinking wine. I'm like. So I think right now it's just Instagram. It's Here's Bosco, and then here'sbosco.com is where you can find like my schedule, merch, upcoming shows, upcoming projects, and that will probably be the best way to keep track of me.
Love.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Yay.